Good afternoon. My name is Donovan Carter. I am in Washington, D.C. Today's date is, I'm with the Samuel Proctor Oral History Program. Today's date is August 28th, 2021, and I'm here with
Marah O'Neal.
Okay. And Marah O'Neal, tell me why you're here today.
I am the voice of Jamaal Taylor, killed in Hunt Valley, Maryland in 2019. He's the father to my 4 children.
Okay. So tell me about Jamaal. Tell me about him.
So as you can see, we were the RBG. He loved his people. He loved our children. I was from 15 to 28. That's when we decided to separate, and then 2 weeks after we had officially got divorced, he was killed. So he was actually going through a mental crisis, and you start telling the story, or you want me to tell you more about it?
Tell the story.
Okay, so he was going through a mental crisis, I believe.
Look at me.
Okay, I'm sorry. He was going through a mental crisis, I believe, and he was out Hunt Valley. I don't know what happened exactly because they're still hiding stuff from us.
Where?
Hunt Valley, Maryland.
Hunt Valley, Maryland?
Yep, Hunt Valley. So the day he died, I actually found out from Instagram because his story was on Murder Inc. His death was on Murder Inc. You can see him walking around. They're following him. Baltimore County Police are following him around this area for probably like 20, 30 minutes. And then you see him walking away. They're directly behind him. They had ample opportunity to try to, I wouldn't want them to tase him or try to lock him up or whatever. And they decided to follow him to this one area in the street. As soon as he turns around, they shoot him. 2 officers empty their clips on him. So you can see all that on the video. So his mother called me when I was at work and actually told me she saw the video. And that's how she found out he died. The detective didn't come to my house until Monday. He died on a Saturday. The detectives came to my house on Monday to let me know he died. At that point, I already knew because we seen the video, but they let me know. And then that same week, the FBI kept coming to my house and they kept asking me, like, he was Muslim. So they kept asking me, like, was he a martyr for Islam? Was he this? Was he that? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Like, no, he wasn't. So I had got a lawyer and everything. He told them to stop coming to my house because they was trying to make a story out of him. He was on the news. First they said he had stabbed 5 people. Then they said he stabbed 3 people. I asked FBI if they had video footage of this. They claim out Hunt Valley, Maryland, a very prestigious county, that there was no cameras out there. There's no video of him doing this. So these are alleged crimes, and it still don't make for them to shoot and kill him. They don't know if he did it. This is America, land of the free. You're supposed to have your due justice. You're supposed to be able to go to court and plead whether or not you're guilty or innocent. He didn't have that chance. So and here I am to this day fighting for him since I think the same week that happened. I've got a lawyer. We went around, I went to rallies, I met Tawanda Jones, who was fighting for her brother, and I just been fighting ever since. It's just been hard because, people hear the stories and they're hurt about it, and, I can see that pain, but that background, being in the background of it and feeling that pain and grieving, but you can only get a chance to grieve. You got to fight, you know what I mean? And people expect for you to, and they don't always support you, but they expect for you to keep fighting, keep pushing. I don't mind fighting and pushing. But I be wanting some moments to grieve, you know what I mean? Because it's going on 2 years. He died September 28th, so this is actually a month before his death. Me and my children on his death date will do balloons. We'll talk about their dad and everything, and it's just sad. I wouldn't wish this on nobody. It's a family that I was forced into, and we all got each other back, but it's just so sad. It hurts a lot. Especially around this time, I get emotional. When I hear a new death, I get emotional. You just remember your trauma. You remember what you went through. And it's hard. It's been a battle.
Yeah, of course, Marah. Easier question. What do you want the world to know about Jamaal?
I want them to know that he mattered. if you don't look at color, you don't look at race or whatever, he was a human. He was a father. He had a right to live. He had a background and stuff, but that doesn't make his life any less than anybody else. I don't have to tell y'all all this good stuff about him for y'all to feel empathy for my children for losing their father, because a life is a life. And a life lost, and the murderers are walking around and got to go home to their families while me and my family mourn, that matters. All these cases matters. So I want y'all to know Jamaal Taylor was a human being that was murdered, and his life mattered.
Okay, awesome. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, nope.
Thank you so much, Marah.
Thank you so much.